Hey guys, it's time for the midweek lift, and in Words of Grace this week we're in 2 Corinthians 4, and Charidy wrote a really great devo. I hope you'll read it and share it with your family. I just want to ask you this question. If you have something really valuable, where do you keep it? You know, do you have like a big gun safe, or do you have a wall safe? I know when I was growing up, and I can say this now because my parents don't live in that house anymore, but they had in the bathroom, in the medicine cabinet behind everything, you would pull back a fake panel on the wall, and then there was a combination safe, and we kept all of our most valuable things in there, which really didn't amount to much. I think my mom had a pair of earrings in there, might have had a birth certificate or two, but it was always so cool that we had this like James Bond-esque hidden wall safe behind a fake panel in the wall, and that it was really cool. That house was built during the Depression by a pretty wealthy family, and so they put that there in order to preserve what they had, which I guess they just didn't trust to put in the banks. And if I have something valuable, I want to keep it somewhere safe, in a fire safe, in a locked up place. But God says the most valuable thing in the whole universe, the treasure of Him, He puts inside of us. And what it says in 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians 4 is that it's a jar of clay. Now this jar here, Martha Crocker made for me a few years ago when I was doing a special thing with the kids at Christian Fellowship School. And as part of that, I had them break the jars that Martha had made. And I kept this one. And, you know, they're really breakable, right? Like, this is cool to me, but in the time of Jesus, this was as common as a cardboard box. I mean, they're just everywhere. And you wouldn't put a treasure in it. I mean, maybe you might put it in it and then bury it in the ground, seal it with wax, but you wouldn't just put a treasure in this and put it out on your shelf. It's just too fragile. It's not safe. And yet God says that He puts His treasure inside of us. We're fragile. We're breakable. We're common. We're ordinary. But we become extraordinary because of what's inside of us. And what is living inside of us is the Spirit of God, this incredible treasure that's actually renewing us from the inside out. And so this old, frail, broken jar of clay actually becomes one of the most important things in the entire universe, because it is the very thing that is the image bearer of God. And so you are an image bearer of God. Your broken, frail, fragile, bruised, beaten, sinful self is carrying around the greatest treasure in the universe inside of you. I hope you have a great week.